Good morning, students. This is the very second poem of Honeysuckle of class 6, which has been prescribed by CBSE. Let's go to study this beautiful poem, that how the poet describes the beauty of the kite that we might have seen the children flying in the sky. Everyone likes to fly the kites in the sky of different colors, of yellow, red, white, the kites of different colors you might have seen, children. Have you ever tried to fly one? Read this poem about a kite as it flies in the sky. The poem is all about the flying of kites in the sky, how the poet describes. Let's go to take a look uh, of the descriptions of the poet about the flying of kites, how he describes. Basically, the poet with his words, imagination, just wants to describe the beauty of the kite which flies in the sky. How bright on the blue is a kite when it is new. Here in the very second, the very first two lines, the poet talks about the new kite. When it is new, it looks very soft, very attractive to the eyes of children, where the children are very eager to fly, eager to run after them and enjoy a lot. Here, bright on the blue has been described as the blue sky. With a dive and a deep, it snaps its tails. Here, the poet describes when the kite goes up in the high, it takes a dive in different directions, sometimes up and downs. It takes the dive, he talks about that. And deep, it snaps its tails, as we see that as soon as it goes up in the sky, it just waves its tails, then soars like a sea with only a snail, as over tides of wind it rides. Here the poet compares the kites with the sheep, as with the current of water. When the current of the water in the sea is very high, there is wave in the sea. All the same, when it blows very heavily, there is also movement in the kite in the sky. Climbs to the crest of a gust and pools, and then after it takes the kites up in the air, up in the sky and high, then seems to rest as wind falls. And as soon as the blow of the wind is going to lower, going to down, the kite is supposed to come down. When a sting goes slack, you wind it back. When a string is going to be loosened, it seems that the kite is going to back once again and run until a new breeze blows. Here new breeze means once again when the air starts blowing, when the wind starts blowing, once again the kite goes up in the high in the sky, and its wings fill and it goes. And all the same, here the poet says that whenever just the it started blowing, the kite goes up in the sky. How bright on the blue. Here he talks about how bright on the blue means how attractive, how soft, and how beautiful the kite look at. Is a kite when it is new. Especially the poet is talking about when the kite is very new. At the time we buy it and starts flying in the sky. But a regular thing you never will see when it flaps on a string in the top of a tree, but it is the matter of very sadness, very sorrow when it is going to sting in the branches of the tree. Here in the beginning of the poem, the poet talks about the beauty, the attractive quality, the softness, each and everything about the kite. But in the last stanza, the poet talks about the very decay of the kite when it turns to die. It means with it torn, it worn out, it loosen its beauty. That's he says that after that it goes away. Here the poet just compares with the sail of a ship of different things and gives a clear imagination and his idea about the beauty of this a poem, how it is. Look at. Here are some questions that have been given. List out the action words in the poem. यानी कि जितने भी एक्शन वर्ड्स है इस पोएम में दिए गए हैं उसको करना है। और यहाँ पे ये सिमली दिया गया है जो आपको करना है। सिमली उसको बोलते हैं, ये फिगर ऑफ स्पीच से लिया गया है। जिस वर्ड में एज और लाइक यूज करके हम बनाते हैं उसको सिमली बोलते हैं। उसी तरह यहाँ से बनाना है ही रन्स लाइक, आपको ऐसे करके सेंटेंस बनाना है। ही ईट्स लाइक, ही सिंग्स लाइक, इट शाइन्स लाइक, इट फ्लाइज लाइक, यानी कि इसको सेंटेंस को ऐड करके बना। जैसे इट फ्लाइज लाइक काइट्स, इट शाइन्स लाइक द सन। इसी तरह से आपको ऐड करके एक सेंटेंस को इसको कंप्लीट करना है। थैंक यू।